Okay, so good evening. Welcome to the Ielts speaking test. Can you tell me your full name, please?
So my name is Nguyễn, but you can call me Ellie.
May I see your ID? Yes, thank you very much. Okay, so I'd like to ask you some questions. So where are you from?
So I'm from Cuba, La Habana, Cuba. I just came here to live with my family.
Okay, can you tell me something about your hometown?
In my hometown, it's famous because it has one of the most beautiful beaches in the world.
So how long have you been living in Vietnam?
So I've been living in Vietnam 5 years.
Can you tell me about where you live?
I live in Vietnam in District 7 in an apartment that Era Town Apartments.
Okay, let's talk about tea and coffee. Which do you prefer, tea or coffee?
In my opinion, it depends. Sometimes I prefer tea and coffee, but I think the most of the time I like to drink tea.
What do you usually prepare for your guests, tea or coffee?
Normally when it's in the morning, I prepare some coffee for my guests, but if it's in the afternoon or evening, I prepare tea for them.
When was the last time you drank coffee or tea?
So just a couple hours ago, I was in a cafe waiting to go to study. So I just drank it a couple hours ago.
Okay, let's talk about musical instruments. Which musical instrument do you like listening to the most and why?
So in my opinion, I really love listening to the violin because I think the music that it makes is really angelic.
Have you ever learned to play a musical instrument?
Currently, I have learned the piano, the batteries, and the flute.
Do you think that children should learn to play an instrument at school?
I think yes. I think learning an instrument in school is really important, so you can have knowledge about music.
How easy would it be to learn to play an instrument without a teacher?
If you want to learn just to play an instrument, then it's easy. But if you want to know more about that instrument, like the notes or how to read the notes and that type of education, then it's a little bit hard without a teacher.
Okay, I'd like to move on to part 2 now. So I'm going to give you a topic to talk about. You'll have a minute to write your notes, and then after that I'll ask you to speak. So I'd like you to describe a foreigner you know who speaks your language well. You should say who this person is, where they're from, how they learn your language, and explain why they can speak your language well. I'm sorry it's got Vietnamese here, but
Okay.
is that okay? Do you understand?
Yeah, I understand.
Okay, you may write your notes here.
So can I write my original language?
I'm sorry, what is your native language?
Like Spanish.
That's okay,
Yeah.
certainly. Okay, your minute to write your notes starts now.
A person, a foreigner that knows how to speak my language well, that is Spanish, is my dad. He is from Vietnam, but when he was younger, he went to study abroad to my hometown, that is Cuba, and he went to study there for 10 years or more, and he can speak really well because he studied the university there, and the environment there, there were the surroundings of him, around him there were a lot of Cuban people that speak Spanish with him, so it was easier for him to learn the language.
Okay, so how long was your father in Cuba?
10 years or 15 years.
Well, let's continue with this subject and move on to part 3. What foreign languages do children in Cuba learn?
So in Cuba, we learn English just like other countries. That is like the second language.
Why do Cuban children learn English?
One reason is that for people who speak Spanish, it's like easier for them to learn English because of the pronunciation, and they learn it because it's really important, so you can travel around the world and communicate with other people. Most of other countries study English too, so I think it's really important for us to study English, and it might be easier for us to communicate.
How can we help children learn English?
The best way to help children learn English is to talk with them in English and to let them like watch movies or read in English, so they can listen and talk about English, and it might be easier for them to learn.
Do you think the way people learn English today is the same as in the past?
I don't really know how people in the past learned English, but I think it might have some differences, because I think everything, from time to time, everything changes.
What are the benefits of the internet for people's learning?
I think that the benefits for people who learn from the internet, they don't really have to like pay a lot. They don't really have to pay like for school or like a course, because they have it all in internet. But in my opinion, it's not really that good, because you cannot learn like everything through the internet.
That's the end of the test. Thank you very much.
Thank you.